All right, let's go ahead and look. I've got a couple of side cases I can do here to start off. I think we'll go directly for the main story at the moment since I don't have too much. All right, let's give a little taste of the combat as well. So it's kind of beat 'em up style, which applies to a good majority of the games in the series. Bike Fu, as some have called it. No, don't punch me in the back of the head. Alright, you're just gonna block? That's fine. Alright, not bad. We deflected a punch. I think we only got hit once during that whole sequence. I'm happy. All right, let's go talk to our friends. This takes place in two different places. So Ijincho, where we are now, and also in Kamurocho. So Kamurocho is a district of Tokyo, and Ijincho is Yokohama, excuse me. All right, we'll go ahead and talk to Suguira.
Yagami-san.
And I'll dip out.
もう間宮優衣のところに行く？僕はいつでもいいよ。
ああ、行こ
う。オッケー。そう来なくちゃね。もし本当に八神さんの仮説が合ってたら、間宮優衣は河合深也の殺しにも三越柴弘の殺しにも関わってる。ま、そうでなくても教師時代の桑名さんのことは聞き出せるはずだよね。
どうも、先日お邪魔した源田法律事務所の八神です。
え？
また間宮さんにお話を伺いたいんですが。
この間全部済んだと言ってたじゃないですか。だいたいなんでいつも急に家まで押しかけてくるんです？お引き取りください。
実を言うと、今日は弁護士じゃなくて探偵として来たんです。
は？
俺の他にもう一人います。彼は横浜99課の杉浦と言いまして。
知りません。
杉浦は偉人町の探偵なんですよ。ある事件を追ってて。最近ニュースになりました。星稜高校の沢陽子先生が自宅で殺害された件です。沢さんは間宮さんの高校時代の同級生ですよね。13年前に黒川学園を卒業した後、沢さんは偉人町で高校の先生になってたんです。聞こえてますか？
どういうご用件ですか？陽子ちゃんとは卒業以来会ってません。私がお話できるようなことなんてないですけど。
事件の前、俺はたまたま彼女の自宅に来てた北方先生と出くわしてます。北方先生は覚えてますか？黒川学園であなた方を担任してましたが、楠本充君の件があって学校をお辞めになった。彼も沢さんの事件に関係してるようなんです。
他の人を当たってください。なんで私なんです？
もちろんこれから他の人も当たります。 俺たちは沢さんが巻き込まれた事件を調べたいだけなんです。間宮さん、彼女とは特別仲が悪かったわけでもないんですよね。
いえ、どちらかといえば悪かった気がします。
そうですか。よかった。でしたらぜひそういう立場の方からもお話を伺いたいんです。
もうすぐ主人が帰ってくる時間なんです。手短にお願いできますか？
そのように努力します。
ご協力ありがとうございます。
お待ちください。
どうしたんだろう。間宮さん全然出てこない
Oh,
けど。
she's running.
そうだな。
またドアホン鳴らす？
She's taking her sweet time in there. She's trying to figure out an escape plan or something?
すみません、お待たせしました。部屋が散らかっていたものですから。
今日はお子さんは？
今は英会話教室です。もうすぐお迎えに行かないといけません。
それは旦那さんに代わってもらったら？もうすぐ帰ってくるんだよね。
そんなことあなた方に言われる筋合いはありません。
そうだね。出過ぎたことを言っちゃった。
それで何を聞きたいんです？
Where do I start? I have a ton of questions for her. But if I piss her off, we might get booted out of here with nothing to show for it. We're not going for the direct approach. If we talk about Kusumoto, she might also get weak, or not weak. She might get pissed off because she happened to be one of the people that was bullying Kusumoto. And this was like right before he tried to take his own life by jumping off of a building. So let's talk about Kitakata first. That seems like the most tame option.
北方先生と会ってませんか？
会ってません。というか、あまり思い出したくない方です。
あの人は学校をお辞めになった後、偉人町にいたと言ったら驚きます？
いえ、別に。
でも偽名を使っていたとしたらさすがに驚くんじゃないですか？
知りません。私には関係ありませんから。
None of this seems to phase her. Maybe I should take it a step further.
楠本充を覚えてますよね？
ええ、高校時代の同級生です。
河合信也というクラスメートにいじめを受けて校舎から飛び降りました。13年経った今も意識が戻らないそうで。
陽子ちゃんの話じゃなかったんですか？
ええ、そうです。ただどうも事件の周辺には黒川学園の出身者が異常に多いようで、みんな間宮さんと同じクラスにいました。まず北方先生がそうですし、それと赤池さんという方にも会いました。彼のことも覚えてます？
まあ、同級生ですから一応。
そしてその方々がみんな楠本充君の一件を間近で見ていたわけですよね。
そうですね。でも誰にとってもあまりいい記憶じゃありません。
わかります。そうでしょうね。
Alright, we're off to a decent start. I should keep it rolling and carefully build up to our point. I mean, there's only one more thing, which is to just ask about the incident. So, for lack of options, here we go.
痴漢被害はでっち上げですよね。
はい？
江原明宏にお尻を触られたって例の件です。あなたは彼とグルだったんじゃないですか？示し合わせて痴漢騒ぎをでっち上げた。
お帰りください。今すぐに。
ちょっと八神さん。
誰も痴漢の被害者と加害者がグルだなんて思いません。そんなことしたって無意味ですから。でもそれが殺しのアリバイ工作になるなら意味が出てきます。殺人より痴漢の罪をかぶる方がずっと軽い。そうやって江原は自殺した息子の復讐に三越柴博を殺害したんです。ただしその偽装工作を成立させるためには痴漢被害者であるあなたの協力が必要です。
すぐに出て行かないと警察を呼びます。早く出て行って。
江原とあなたとの接点が俺らにはしばらく分かりませんでした。けど沢陽子が黒川学園の卒業生だと気づいた時、関係者たちのつながりが見えてきた。沢さんは教師として江原の息子を教えていて、あなたとは高校時代の同級生でしたから。そしてそのことについて話を聞こうとしてた矢先、彼女はカムロ町の半グレに殺されてしまった。その半グレたちの目的はあなた方の高校時代の担任北方先生です。
何なの？
間宮さん、北方先生がどこにいるか知りませんか？彼はクワナという便利屋を名乗っていましたが、沢さんが殺された事件の後連絡が取れなくなっています。
知りませんよ。十何年も前の先生なんですから。もう顔だって思い出せないくらい。
なるほど。でも多分北方先生はあなたのことを忘れてないと思いますよ。その証拠があります。
え
There's no way that you, Kitakata, alias Kuwana, had forgotten Yui Mamiya's face. The proof of that is... bullying video? It's because he had the yearbook. No, I'm gonna say it's because of the bullying video.
This 13年前の黒川学園の一コマです。この映像に見覚えはありますか？この動画を俺は北方先生の事務所で見つけました。大事に隠し持っていたようです。表示されてる日付は楠本充が校舎を飛び降りた当日。彼がいじめられている様子をあなたも笑って林立てていた。
旦那さんとお子さんがいない時でよかったね。こんなの見られたら驚いちゃうよ。
この動画の件で北方先生から何か言われたことはないですか？
お願い、それを消して。
画面を見る限りこの動画は隠し撮りされたものです。これが存在することを間宮さんはご存知でした？
ここに映ってる充くんは今も意識が戻らずにいるみたいだけど、当時責任を問われたのは河合信也一人だったよね。いや、それと教師を辞めることになった北方先生もか。でもあんたらは知らんかを決め込んでこんな幸せな家庭を持ってる。何？向こうが気になるの？
The kid's here.
間宮さん、
いつかこんな風になると思ってた。
どういうこと？誰？
この人が仲間を呼んだんだ。
Well, that's pretty damning. She makes one call and they're just there. Damn it, more juggalos.
部屋めちゃくちゃになっちゃったね。
見覚えのある顔が出てきたな。こいつは赤池さん、30歳。黒川学園の卒業生だ。やっぱりみんなつながってた。
どうする八神さん。こいつらってつくもくんの小指折ったやつらだよね。
ふん、仕返しに指折ったりすんなよ。それよりここにいちゃまだ他にもお仲間が襲ってくるかもしれない。ひとまず安全なところに場所を変えよう。もちろん間宮さんにも一緒に来てもらう。
え？
騒がずについてきてください。でないとこの動画がうっかり流出しちゃうかも。
Yeah, she just played herself.
なあ、なんで昔からお前ら人の了解も取らねえでいきなり押しかけてくるんだ。
僕らが知る中じゃこの場所が一番安全なんだもん。頼れる仲間がいるっていいね。
そんなに長いしないって頼むよ東。
そういう問題じゃねえ。ずうずうしいにも程があんだろ。礼儀の問題だ。
どうします？もう一回しますか？
そういえばね東さん、海藤さんが横浜でお腹刺されたんだよ。
はあ？なんだと？海藤の兄貴が誰に？
まあその辺は俺らの話を聞いてりゃおいおいわかるから。こちらは間宮由衣さん。さっきは仲間を呼んで俺らを襲わせたって人だよ。
はいはい、そうですね。
そんなのはどうでもいい。兄貴に何があったんだ。てめえもう返しは済ませたんだろうな八神。くっそ RK のガキどもか。兄貴もなんだってあんな奴らにやられちまうんだ。
ひとまず東さんも落ち着いたみたいだし、そろそろ本題に入る？間宮さんも観念してるでしょ。
私をどうするつもり？
知ってることを全部教えてほしいんです。あなたをどう扱うかはその後で考えます。
All right. Back to Arcade Charles once again. Meanwhile, chat's talking about the ICP. Put her in a bin, V? I'd like to. She is terrible. But I want to play some Super Gunman Part 2. Or whatever that says. Or video game. But yeah, we'll go ahead and advance. Exquisite screw. Yes. Alright, we'll see what she has to say, what she can offer us. So clearly they were all in line, so even going back all the way, her classmates were around the original murder scene. So they've been all over the case from the beginning.
もうさっさと終わらせて。聞きたいことは何？
まず例のいじめ動画だけど、あれはどういうものなんです？俺はあのデータをクワナと名乗っていた北方先生の部屋で見つけました。つまりあれは彼自身が隠し撮りしたものだった。
そう。
じゃあクワナはあんたらもいじめに関わっていたことを13年前からずっと知ってた？
そう？
でもさ、 それならなんで世間的に河合信也だけがいじめ加害者になってんの？あの動画を桑名さんは誰にも見せなかったわけ？
私たちもあんな隠し撮りされてたなんて知らなかった。動画があるのを知ったのも、すぐに公開されなかった理由を知ったのも、学校を卒業したずっと後。
動画が公開されなかった理由は？
北方先生があれを公開しなかったのは、私たちのことを一生指導し続けるため。
え？
もし事件当時あの動画が世に出ていれば、確かにそれはそれで大変だったでしょうね。実際河合はネットで顔も実名もさらされて、損害賠償を何千万とさせられてるし。
あんたたちも同じ目に遭ってたかも。
いえ、多分私たちはその他大勢のいじめ加害者だったから、一時的に叩かれはしてもいつかほとぼりが冷める。まだ子供だったってことで。でもそれはあくまでもあの時すぐに動画が公開されてたらの話。
今はその時と状況が違うってこと？
私には小さな子供がいる。優しい夫も居心地のいいマンションも、今あの動画が世に出たら全部失うことになる。それにうちの子はどうなると思う？友達を自殺させた女の息子は絶対いじめの標的にされる。人生が台無しになる。しかもあれはただのいじめ動画じゃない。みつるはその日の夜に校舎から飛び降りて、今も意識が戻ってないんだから。
あんたたちは自分らがガキだった頃より失うものが大きいわけか。
So with this video's leverage, Kitakata Sensei is continuing to teach his former pupils. Yeah, it's funny how she's completely shifted from, you know, an innocent victim to, like, as soon as, like, you know, she's been caught, she just turns right back into, I don't want to say a bully, but, like, her whole demeanor has changed. Also, Mojo, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, sir.
私以外のメンバーにしても同じ。黒川学園ってなかなかレベルが高くてね。大抵卒業後はいい大学に進学していい会社に入ってる。自分で起業したやつもいるし、新しい家庭を持ったやつも。
そっか。そいつらもあんたと同じなんだ。あのいじめ動画を公開されたら全部ぶち壊しになっちゃう。
そうよ、わかる？要するにあの先生は私たちの未来が輝き出すのを待ってたの。ダメージが一番大きくなるタイミングを。そしてある日連絡を取ってきたわけ。動画に映っていたいじめっ子たちにね。
クワナから連絡があったのはいつ
？5年前。まだ赤ん坊だった息子と一緒に散歩してた時、公園で先生は私に声をかけてきた。昔とは別人みたいな暗い目をしてね。そしてその場で持ってたスマホに例の動画を再生してみせた。ほんと異常者。
僕には動画に映ってたあんたらも十分異常者に見えたけどね。
本当にそう？似たようなことをあなたは絶対にやってない？自分より弱い子に意地悪したことは？みんなと示し合わせて人を無視したことは？誰だってやってる。私たちはその相手にたまたま飛び降りられて、たまたま隠し撮りされてた。よりによってなんで私がこんな目に。
あんたがそういう人だからだと思うよ。安全なところから人を追い詰めて、自分が何かされた時は盛大に泣き叫ぶ。そういう人だからだ。
5年前って言ったな。 クワナがあんたに動画を見せてきたの。それで思い出した。白崎先生がカムロ町で調べてた件だがよ。
ん？
さっき名前の出てきた河合信也。あいつが知り合いらしい連中に車で連れ去られたのも5年前って話だったぜ。
Kuwana stepped back into Yui Mamiya and the group's lives 5 years ago. Rama and Kawai was abducted, meaning he was the one who grabbed them. But also, yeah, Yagami actually called, like, absolutely called it right. Like, as soon as she's, found to be guilty, she's like, oh, I'm the victim. Screw that, man.
やっぱりあんたらだったんだな。カムロ町から河合を拉致したのは。そして殺した？
違う、私たちじゃない。そんなことできるわけない。
私たちじゃないってことは違う誰かが殺したってこと？つまり河合が殺されたのは間違いないんだな。
私たちは先生に河合がカムロ町にいると聞かされて、力ずくでも何でもいいからとにかく連れてこいと言われただけ。
クワナはその理由を何て言ってた？
あいつと一緒に全員で心からの謝罪をしてほしいからって。もし断ればあのいじめ動画が流出する。それでみんなで河合を迎えに行った。ただあいつは先生のところへ行くのを嫌がった。河合には別に失って困るようなものなんてなかったから。
あんたらにとってはそれじゃ済まない。
ええ、だからだいぶ揉めて、結局は車に押し込むみたいになっちゃって。
カムロ町で目撃されたのはその時のやりとりだったんだろうな。でそれ以来河合は消息不明になってるわけだが、
先生が指定した場所は横浜の埠頭で、私たちはそこへ河合を連れて一緒に精一杯頭を下げた。そしたら先生は河合だけ残して、あとはもうみんな帰っていいって。
クワナと河合がそこで二人きりになったんだな。
そう。そしたら次の朝、携帯に先生からのメールが届いてた。
それにはなんて？
文面は何もなくて、ただ動画がついてた。スマホで撮った。そこに映ってたのはカムロ町で河合を車に押し込んでいる私たち。先生はあの時の私たちをこっそりそばで隠し撮りしてたわけ。その動画にはみんなはっきり顔が映ってた。河合が声を上げてたのを口塞いだり、事情を知らない人から見ればほとんど誘拐。その動画を見てたらもう一通先生からメールが届いた。今度は画像が1枚だけ。でもそれを見て凍りついた。もう先生からずっと逃げられないんだって分かった。河合が死んでる写真だった。その2通のメールを見たら誰だってこう思う。私たちが河合を車に押し込んだ後、それを殺したって。
クワナにしてみればそれで完全にあんたらの弱みを握ったってことか。
その時以来私たちはもうずっと先生の言いなり、どんな要求も断ることはできなかった。
何を要求された？
あの人はあの人はね、私たちに人殺しの手伝いをさせるの。
人殺し？
They're being forced to help Kuwana kill people? This case is finally cracking wide open.
どういうことなんだ？ あんたらは誰を殺したってんだ？
いじめ自殺を引き起こした加害者たち。それを先生は殺して回る。全国各地で手当たり次第。何年前に起きたいじめだろうがお構いなし。共通してるのは自殺に追い込むようないじめに関わった人間だってこと。先生は河合を入れてもう7人は殺してる。
7人？嘘でしょ。そんな。
いじめ加害者への復讐？それを桑名は手当たり次第に？
先生はそれが私たちにできる唯一の贖罪だって。人を自殺にまで追い込んだ奴らには必ず制裁が加えられる。いつかみんながそれに気づくまで私たちは手を汚し続けろって。そうすれば第2第3の満を未然に救えるかもしれないから。
どうしたもんかな。俺はちょっとそいつを応援したくなってるぜ。
いやダメだって。
じゃあ三越場ヒロを殺したのもその一つか？三越場は4年前に江原の息子をいじめ自殺に追い込んでる。それを桑名は江原に殺させてやったんじゃないのか？だからあんたはそのアリバイのために痴漢被害者を演じた。
私だけじゃない。三越場を車で拉致するにも人手がいったし、痴漢を取り押さえる役、それをスマホで撮影する役もみんな先生の指示で動いてた。
そういうことだったのか。
先生とは暗黙の了解があって、私たちは直接殺しに手を下すことはしない。何かしら協力させられるだけ。標的をおびき出すとか、死体を埋める穴を掘るとか。でも先生から受けた指示は絶対に拒めない。そんな真似したら河合を拉致する私たちの動画が警察に届けられる。そして私たちの指紋とかがべったりついた河合の死体がどこからか出ることになるの。そのために先生は河合の死体を冷凍保存までして隠してる。
自分で殺した死体を冷凍保存？
そいつがある限りあんたらはずっと言いなりってわけだ。
First of all, Jesus. Just keeping a body on ice for that long? Alright, well, fuck Kuwana. Mitsuru Kusumoto's case 13 years ago was the catalyst that drove Kuwana to executing bullies. Hiro Mikoshiba, who Ihara murdered, was just one of many. Behind Ihara, Kuwana was pulling the strings all along.
桑名は13年前からずっと変わってないのかもな。いじめ動画を隠してたのも、偉人帳の便利屋になったのも、全部初めからいじめ加害者たちを殺し回るためだ。そしてその地獄に教え子だったあんたたちをも巻き込む。いつか破滅する日までずっと。
それが今日なの
かもしれない。ただその前にもう一つ聞かせてくれる？
何？
カムロ町の RK って半グレたちが桑名を追ってる。その理由は今あんたから聞いた話のどこにもあいつらは出てこなかった。そしてなんで沢陽子が巻き込まれなきゃならなかった？
それは私もよくはわからないけど、ただ先生は半年くらい前に陽子ちゃんに電話で連絡を取ってる。星稜高校で起きた自殺のことを聞くために。
星稜高校の自殺って江原敏郎くんのやつだね。
あの件はもともといじめは関係なかったことになってたでしょ。裁判でも学校に責任なしとされてた。でも先生はたまたまそこの教師になってた陽子ちゃんから本当のところを聞き出したの。
そんな話をどうやって？
陽子ちゃんにしてみたら先生は自分と同じ立場だった。教え子に自殺されちゃった点では。だから気を許して全部話したんだと思う。そしてそれを聞いて先生はやっぱり三越はも罰しなきゃいけないやつだと確信を持った。
じゃあ沢先生がその話をしてなければ江原も事件を起こしてなかった。今偉人町で起きている一連の事件も。
かもしれない。
いや、そうじゃない。沢先生は桑名の正体も目的も知らなかった。話のわかる昔の恩師に悩みをこぼしただけのつもりだった。少なくともそれで殺されるような筋合いはなかったはずだ。
私たちが殺したわけじゃないから。
誰から？
非通知だ。もしもし。
よう、俺が誰かわかるか？八神。
桑名？
ああ、俺のことを探してるみたいだな。
あんた今どこだ？
お前が一人で来るならすぐに会える。ただその代わり間宮結衣のことは解放してやってくれ。
何？
分かった。あんたと会えたらその時解放する。
もちろんそれでいい。ならすぐに来てくれ。俺は今八神探偵事務所にいるよ。
何？
お前の椅子なかなかの座り心地だな。
戸締まりはしといたはずなんだけどね。
いいか、俺が会うのはあんた一人だけだ。それとあんまり待たせるなよ。気が変わるかもしんないからな。
一人で会いに来いってさ。ちゃんと確認が取れたら間宮さんは解放していい。
大丈夫なの？八神さんだけで。
多分桑名はどっかから俺らを見てたんだ。ここに間宮さんがいることも知ってたわけだからな。お前を連れてって機嫌損ねたらまた消えられる。それだけは避けたい。
そっか。
まあこっちは任せとけ。それより急いだ方がいいんじゃねえか。
Damn, there was the drop on the whole case so far. Yeah, she hasn't grown as a person. They're all awful. Is the moral of the story. All right, back to Kamurocho. We do have one side case here, but that's fine. Like I said, I think I want to try and finish the chapter before... what you calls it? Before we go into side cases and such. So, that's where we're going to go. You know what? Let's take the fight. Why not? Oh. Bam. And stay down. And another. You're not worth the EX action, but you are. Oh. Right in the knee.
しばらく寝とけっての。
Equipping gear. Is it trying to tell me that I have better gear to use? Probably. Also, I keep ending up with tons and tons of SP that I think it's just due to the story. What do we want? You know what? Attack all the way up. Done. Easiest upgrade I've ever had to even remotely think about. Also, I've refilled on beer.
約束通りここにいる。そっちは間宮優衣を解放してくれるか？どうした？お互い歩み寄る気がないなら、ここで延々にらめっこが続くぞ。まあ、それも一興だけどな。
もしもし、八神さん。
クワナに会えた。間宮さんはもう自由にしていい。
わかった。了解。
世話をかけた、八神。まあ座ってくれ。あんたとはじっくり話したことがなかったな。カイトの具合はどうだ？
あの人は順調に回復してるよ。けど沢先生はもう帰ってこない。
不可抗力だった。彼女が巻き込まれるなんて予想もできなかった。
じゃああの日あの人のマンションにいたのはなんでだ？ RK の相馬はあんたを捕まえるためにあそこで網を張ってた。彼女が死ななきゃならなかった理由はあんたのせいなのか？どうなんだクワナ！
俺のせいなら安心か？
なんだと？
自分が事件に首を突っ込んでなければ彼女は死なずに済んだかもしれない。お前は心のどっかでそう思ってんじゃないのか？もしそうならそれは違う。彼女を巻き込んだのは間違いなく俺だ。あの子が殺されたってニュースで知った時は正直心が折れるかと思った。取り返しがつくものなら何だってやる。ただ俺の場合それには何年も前に遡らなきゃならない。
あんたがまだ教師だった時にか？
ああ、俺は自分って人間が壊れる音を聞いた。それを味わった人間は良くも悪くも大きく変わる。お前ならわかるだろう。少し調べさせてもらったよ。昔お前は弁護士してた時無罪を勝ち取ったんだってな。でもそれがきっかけで一人若い女の子が死んだ。俺もお前と同じだ。俺たちはお互い死ぬまで治らねえ傷を負った。
そうかもね。
俺にとってはそれが13年前だ。楠本充が飛び降りる前日、あいつがいじめに遭っていると俺に知らせてくれたのが沢君だった。それまで俺はそんな大層なもんじゃないと思ってた。少しいじりが過ぎただけ、男の子同士じゃれ合ってるだけ。まあ確かに河合と充とじゃ体格差はある。だからそういう時俺はあんまりやりすぎんなよと笑って言ってやったわけだ。
俺が聞いた話じゃ薄笑いだった。
ああ、同じことだな。そんな俺に沢君はこう言ったんだ。先生、本当に気づいてないのってさ。まるで俺を憐れんでるような顔だったよ。 彼女言うにはクラスの半分近くがミツルをいじめてた。いつだったか駅のホームでミツルを見たときは今にも飛び込んじゃいそうだったって。今となっては勝手な思い込みだったが、俺は自分が子供たちに人望のある教師だって考えてたんだ。生徒の心は掴んでいると思ってた。ところが沢君の顔はそうじゃないことを俺に訴えていた。その日俺はいつものようにはうまく笑えなかったはずだ。だからひとまずは様子を見ることにした。次の日俺は家にあったビデオカメラを放課後の教室に仕掛けたんだ。
So that's how he got the bullying video. He had set it up himself to record the room remotely.
やっぱりあんたがあれを隠し撮りしてたんだな。
ああ、お前も見たろ。ああいうのをおぞましいって言うんだろうな。ただし俺がカメラを回収して中を見たのはもうミツルが飛び降りた後だった。ほんの一足違いだったんだよ。あいつはその日のうちに屋上から身を投げたんだ。翌日動画に映ってた生徒らは俺に隠し撮りされてたとも知らずに、全部河合一人のせいだ、自分たちは無関係だと言った。実際それまで教室の外で目についてたのは河合がミツルを連れ歩く姿だった。そしてミツルが飛び降りた責任は河合とそれを笑って見過ごした無神経な担任教師、つまり俺が負わされた。俺が使命感を持って生き始めたのはその時からだよ。
あんたは罪を逃れた自分の教え子たちを許すことができなかった。それであいつらに重い十字架を背負わせるために自分の人生すら投げ打った。
そうだ。楠本充は今もまだ眠り続けている。死んだも同然の状態でだ。なのに俺たちがあいつを忘れていいわけがない。
その結果沢先生を巻き込んだとしてもか。改めて聞かせてもらう。この間あんたが彼女のマンションに来たのはなんでだ。次はもうはぐらかさないでくれ。
はぐらかしたつもりはない。ただ少し順を追って説明する必要はあるな。4年前教職に就いた沢君の学校で今度は彼女の教え子がいじめを受けて自殺した。わかるよな。星稜高校の生徒だった江原敏郎。
ああ。
その責任をめぐる裁判で沢君はいじめはなかったと証言させられた。俺は彼女からそのことを聞き出し、三越はヒロを新たな粛清のターゲットに決めたんだ。もちろん彼女はそんなこととは知らずにいたよ。けどその数ヶ月後、沢君は三越が殺されたと知り、今度は向こうから俺に電話をかけてきた。
何の用で？
彼女は三越が殺されたことについてうっすら俺の関与を疑い始めていた。だから恐る恐る俺に電話をかけてきたんだ。探りを入れるために。彼女はやっぱり勘がいい。
それであんたは沢先生に何て答えたんだ？
知らぬ存ぜぬで通した。ところがだ、その電話で彼女から妙な話が出た。事件について調べ回ってる探偵がもう学校まで来てるってさ。
ん？
もちろんお前のことだ。警察でさえやっと三越のことを知ったばかりだってのに、なぜかただの探偵が事件に潜り込んでた。
Sasawa Sensei was the one who told Kuwana I'd shown up at her school.
警察ならともかく、あの時点で探偵が嗅ぎ回ってくるにはちょっと早すぎる。だから俺は想定外の相手は排除し、ついでに彼女にもそれとなく関わらないよう匂わせることにした。
どうやって？
お前と沢君が待ち合わせた店にネットで雇った半品リューマンを送り込んだ。お前が案外やるもんで、かえって彼らを逃がすために俺が出てく羽目になったがね。そのドタバタの裏では警告代わりに沢君へ三越場の写真が渡されていた。その役割を果たしたのは間宮結衣だ。13年ぶりに会う同級生に沢君は気づかなかったよ。
サングラスの女、あれも間宮結衣だったのか。
あの日起きたことは全部沢君へのメッセージだった。ただいいやり方じゃなかったかもしれない。
ああ、多分沢先生はあんたが三越場殺しに関わってると確信したはずだ。あの店で彼女が俺と待ち合わせしてたことはあんたしか知らなかったんだから。
いずれ沢君が俺を疑ったとしても警察に売ることはないと思ってた。俺たちには教え子を自殺で失ったという同じ過去がある。だから彼女には俺と関わりを持たないようにさせれば事足りたんだ。それで終わりのはずだった。沢君が殺されることになったあの日、彼女は俺にすぐ来てほしいと電話をかけてきた。涙声でな。なぜ泣いてるのか、なぜ会う必要があるのかを聞いても答えちゃくれなかった。
なのにのこのこ出向いていったのか。あんたらしくもない。
お前は俺のことを何も知らないだろう。
じゃああんたは沢先生からの呼び出しを受けてどうするつもりだった？
もし彼女が俺を三越場殺しの犯人として疑い、それで思い悩んでいるなら全てを打ち明けてもいいと思っていた。沢君になら俺のやっていることも全て理解できたはずだ。けど今にして思えばあの呼び出しは彼女が RK に脅されてやらされたことに過ぎなかった。俺と電話してた時も沢君の部屋には連中がいたんだろう。彼女が泣いていたのも俺の質問に答えられなかったのもそのせいだ。
RK はなんであんたを追ってるんだ？
わからない。
何？
それが分かってりゃこんな無様に逃げ回ってない。
本当か？
連中の動きが見えていないのは俺もあんたと同じだ。しかも奴らは人を殺すのをほとんどためらわない。ってことは多分 RK には何かでかい黒幕、後ろ盾がついてるんだ。
それについては俺たちも同意見だ。
失礼。ああ、こっちはまだ八神さんと一緒だ。そっちは杉浦君たちにつけられてないか？わかった。ならすぐに合流しよう。間宮君からだ。おかげさまで無事に解放してもらえた。杉浦君にはよろしく伝えといてくれ。
まだあんたをどこにも行かせるつもりはないよ。
もうお前らは手を引け、八神。沢君のことも含めてあとは俺の方でやる。そっちも引っ込みがつくようできる限りの説明はしたはずだ。
ここであんたに消えられるともう捕まえる手がなくなるんでね。せめて連絡先ぐらいは置いてってもらわないとな。
それには及ばない。俺の姿はこれで見納めだ。
そりゃ人を舐めすぎだ。逃がすか。
Say we're right into it. Sure, let's just vault that guy. No problem. Bastard is quick. I feel like we could have run through the middle of that crowd, but you know what? Oh. Didn't give me the prompt to kick the bucket at him. So he's about to get tired anyway. I couldn't really dodge the bucket at the end. I say he's got to, yeah, he's got to be gassed. Bam. Say somebody's either gonna interrupt this or they'll figure out a way to get out of it. I'm sure.
あれどこ行った？クワナ！うわっ！またお前らか。もうマスクはいらないんじゃないの？黒川学園の卒業生さんたち。
聞いての通りだ諸君。そこの探偵さんはもう全部ご存知なんだよ。
クワナ。
みんなどうする？そいつがペラペラ喋り回ったら終わりだぞ。自分たちが助かりたきゃ探偵さんの口を塞がないとな。
殺すのは先生がやってくれるんですよね。
あれもしかして赤池くんだよね。
ああ、名前まで知られちゃってたんだな、赤池。
どうなんですか先生。
分かってる。最後はいつも通り先生に任せとけ。お前らの手は汚さなくていい。
わかりました。じゃあやります。
たくどういう教育だ。
There's so many of you with bats. Bam. Just gotta make sure our sweeping kicks are into the crowd. Got him.
Kuwana. くそ、Kuwana!
「
なんだ、また会いに来てくれたの、間宮さん。一旦桑名の代わりにあんたで我慢するしかなさそうだな。
I zero remorse for her at all. Even after all that, she comes to attack us with a frickin' bat. Lock them all up. And we can step into chapter 10.
今から13年前、楠本満が校舎を飛び降りたのを機に桑名の人生は決定づけられた。彼はいじめの加害生徒らにとって永遠の足かせとなるべく各地で人を殺している。だが沢陽子の死は桑名にとっても事態が予測不能となったことを示していた。
何やってんだてめえ。
顔と身元は抑えさせてもらったよ。これでもうお前らには何の脅威もない。
なんだと。
今まで好き勝手やってくれた分ツケにしといたからさ。すぐ払う時が来る。震えながら待ってな。お迎えが来たよ、間宮さん。
またさっきのゲーセンに戻るの？
ああ、恨むんなら一人だけ逃げた先生を恨むんだね。東、もう沙織さんたちは呼んでくれたんだよな。
おう、一通り説明もしといた。支度ができたらすぐこっち来るってよ。
なんか言ってた白崎先生。
桑名の正体やら目的やら教えるたんびにいちいち驚いてくれたぜ。
ああ、東さんが調べたわけじゃないのに自分の手柄みたいに言ったわけねえ、八神さん。
別にいいって。実際肝心の桑名には逃げられちゃったしな。だからまずは沙織さんからの依頼を片付ける。江原の痴漢事件を全部はっきりさせんだ。間宮さんにご協力いただいてさ。
事件の事情聴取ってわけね。じゃあ白崎先生たち来るまでまだ時間あるでしょ。八神さんは一息入れてきたら。
ん？そうか？
みんな揃ったら電話するよ。
ああ、俺もそれで構わねえぞ。
そういや東、カムロ町で何か変わった様子は？ RK の連中はどうしてる？
ああ、それなら昨日あたりから妙におとなしいってうちのもんが言ってた。頭の相馬と阿久津が偉人町の方に行ってるわけだからな。くそ、あいつら今度戻ってきたらただじゃ済まさねえ。海藤の兄貴がやられた分は俺がきっちり返してやる。
返しってもう極道やめたんじゃなかったっけ？
極道として言ってんじゃねえ。人としてやらなきゃならねえけじめだろ。
その考え方が極道っぽくない？
じゃあ人として取らなきゃならねえ敵討ちだ。
うん？
いや、モラルか。
全然違う方向に行ってるけど。
とにかく俺は極道をやめても人間やめたわけじゃねえ。人としての筋を通す。
はいはい。人間そう簡単に変わるもんじゃないね。
Since I'm out, I might as well check on how the city's doing. I'll go kill some time somewhere. Kill some time in town? That sounds like, hey, go do some side quests. Oh, hold on. Squirrel. Should be what you're looking for, huh? Or wait, never mind. I have to look at it first.
これが意味するのは
Squirrel's receiving a transmission. So what am I looking for here?
Bingo.
This is the source of the signal. Woody pop. What does that even mean? Alright, 2 out of 56. I don't know if we're going to go hunting for all the squirrels, but could be a fun little adventure. Chaos of the Masked Rider. Might go do that. We have a girlfriend mission available. Let's do the side case first. Yeah, I'm close to a taxi cab, so may as well just do that. That was quick.
ああ、
白崎先生たちがシャルルに着いたよ。間宮さんへの事情聴取の準備してる。
わかった。そろそろ戻るよ。
よろしく。
I'll head back soon. No, he won't. As soon as I get back to Charles, Yui Mamiya is going to answer every single one of my questions. Yeah, she lied about everything. Alright, mission is on which floor? Can't go in the sexy club. Damn it. This is Kazuto Jumonji's office, so maybe it's him? No, it's a refreshing young man. I don't know what that means, but go with it. Might you be Yagami-san?
はい。
Yes, Takayuki Yagami. And you must be... Shh. Please just call me Okazaki while we're out here. You never know who might be listening. Very true. Allow me to formally introduce myself. I'm Naruto Okazaki. That's my real name, in fact. So this is the face of the Masked Rider. He's younger than I thought. Well, then, Yagami-san. Before we enter my workspace, I want you to promise me something. That you won't tell anyone what you're about to see.
Hmm?
What I'm about to see? Very well. My lips are sealed. This way, please. I knew it.
Hmm?
There was no way this dude was putting out that kind of volume by himself. Has to be a bunch of writers. What is this? This is the true identity of Kazuto Jumanji. I'm not sure I understand. All the works of Kazuto Jumanji are written by the 10 of us here, including myself. In other words, Kazuto Jumanji isn't one person. He's a group of authors.
Eh?
Wow, a whole group? Really? So that's how you write books in so many different genres at such an impossible pace. Yep, it's all due to the efficiency of 10 talented authors of different personalities, all writing at the same time.
なるほど。
Pretty neat trick. Oh, so this is the detective? A Kamurocho detective at that. But he has a lot of good stories. Curious. Please have a seat, Yagami-san. Allow me to explain our request to you. This is a real surprise. So many people all writing as one person. Yeah, I don't know of any other groups like us, that's for sure. But truth be told, each one of us is a failed author. I mean, we all had a publishing debut, but never any success beyond that. Each of us nearly gave up our pens for good.
Huh.
So how did you come to work together? How else? Through social media. I launched an online community and ended up attracting a bunch of failed authors. And through our exchanges, we came up with the idea of a joint authorship. So we tried it, and it worked.
なるほど。
It's interesting, and I hear your first effort was a smash hit. Oh yes. It was a masterpiece that none of us could have written on our own. Is this only because the 10 of us worked on it together? Some of us came up with clever twists, some of us are good at dialogue, and some of us are awesome at building plot. Where each of us may be lacking in one area, together we can be a great author.
ところで、
Still, it doesn't seem possible for 10 people to write a coherent book. Hollywood movie scripts are often written by multiple people. It just depends on how you divvy it up. What's more, by managing the workload of each member, we can even work on multiple titles simultaneously. So as long as you do it right, this unique creative process ends up pretty productive. Exactly. I doubt any writer could do what we're doing. And I'm in charge of managing the members' schedules, which is something I'm great at. I used to be an editor, you know? Former editor, huh? Well then, time to ask some questions. I heard that some of your ideas were plagiarized. What can you tell me about that? Okay, so it was about half a year ago. We were in the midst of polishing a manuscript we had just finished. A new mystery novel came out and immediately became a hot topic because of this one trick which was depicted in the story. And thing was, it was nearly identical to the manuscript we were polishing.
つまり、
So another author beat you to the punch. Yes, and when we published ours later, we were accused of plagiarism.
それって、
Any chance it was a coincidence that the contents just happened to be similar? That's pretty hard to imagine. Because it wasn't just the trick I mentioned earlier. It was also the setting, the structure, even the character traits. They were all almost exactly the same. So too many similarities for it to be mere coincidence. Not if there are dozens of them like that. You could say it was a coincidence if there'd been one thing. What the reader saw could definitely not be called a coincidence.
なるほど。
Alright, I get it. And it wasn't just that one book that plagiarized us. The same author put out 3 more books after that, in succession, all with ideas that were just like ours. I should ask about the author that's plagiarizing them.
ところで、
Could you tell me about this author you think is stealing your ideas? His name is Sugoroku Futaba. His first novel was published more than 10 years ago. And it was a decent hit at the time. He even won an award in some mystery novel contest. But after that, his books seemed to go nowhere. People said he was just a one-hit wonder.
Hmm.
Then all of a sudden, that one-hit wonder came out with a new book that turns into a famous bestseller. Right? That book was nearly identical to one of ours that we had yet to release. So, one after the other, Mr. Futaba continued to publish books that closely resembled what we were working on. All of them bestsellers. Now, people think he's made this miraculous comeback. I mean, if you're so suspicious of this guy plagiarizing you, why not just sue him? I did think about that. But if we took this to court, we might have to reveal the secret of Kazuto Jumanji. I think it'd be hard for us to tell the truth in court while also hiding how we write, don't you? Yeah, it probably would be. You know, it could be that the author's fully aware that you're powerless to take him to court, and that's why he steals from you. If that's true, it would be completely infuriating. Ugh, unforgivable. I've heard you already asked other detectives to look into this matter. Yes, there have been 3.
それって
What kind of investigation did they conduct? Oh, they looked for ways to hack us and whether a room was bugged. They tried really hard, but couldn't find anything.
Huh.
None of them came up with anything? Nope. And yet, our ideas kept being stolen. You really gotta wonder how in the world it's being done. This could be a tough nut to crack if the perps already evaded 3 different detectives. Oh, so one of the 10 authors is just feeding this guy. Thank you. That's all very useful information you've provided. I'd like to proceed with this investigation by collecting even more info. Is it alright if I interview the other authors too? Yes, please do. I've already asked them to cooperate with you. It's great. I appreciate that. Alright, time for a thorough recon mission. Is this a whodunit? Because it kind of feels that way, doesn't it? First up. Hey, excuse me. I'm a detective. Name is Yagami. Can I ask you a few questions? Oh, Yagami-san. Oh, Okazaki-san told me about you. I'm Takashi Hojo. In the world of Kazuto Jumanji, I do the science and military research, plus security for the office. I'm Ayame Soto. I research Western mythology and civilization. You might say I'm the fantasy buff, too. You're here to look into any spy activity, aren't you, Yagami-san? We've been taking measures against spies ourselves.
Hmm?
Yeah, what kind of measures? We set up a hidden camera to catch anyone who tries to sneak in. We actually already had a security camera, but we felt one wasn't enough. After all, we were still getting our information stolen. And with locked doors, too. At this point, figure we just gotta outsmart the perpetrator. So there was nothing in the security footage? Nope. And no evidence of a break-in either. And still, information was getting stolen. It still is. So flippin' weird.
ところで
Have you taken any anti-hacking measures? Of course, with so many leaks, we started keeping our writing computers offline.
なるほど
Well, that sounds like a good move. Any chance of a leak coming from memory devices which get taken outside? I doubt it. We strictly prohibit anyone from removing devices like USB memory sticks. I remind people of that all the time, too. I haven't gone so far as to search their bags, though. I don't feel the need to do that. At the end of the day, we trust our members. No chance of information being leaked and low chance of any burglaries. Okay. Thank you for your cooperation. There's 2. Maybe they're all in groups of 2. Next. Excuse me. So into it. Hello? It's going to be a masterpiece. I'm a genius. And once Manabe-kun gets into the zone, he can't hear anything. Talking to him right now won't do you any good.
は
Oh, yeah? He's so skilled at fleshing out character, he just really breathes life into them. This guy's gonna be awesome. He'll provide a foil to the protagonist's weakness to boot. Nice. Who knew the hero had this side to the character? It's like finding gold in the river. He does look absolutely full of life while he works. Honestly, he's a character himself. To be unable to hear anything? That's another level of focus. Okay, not getting any information out of him. This one's on the phone. Looks like she's on the phone. I see. Can't make it, huh? Alright. Well, get some rest. Bye. Melancholy woman. Oh, hello.
八神です
Yagami's the name. I'm a detective. I'm Remy Makita. I'm in charge of love stories, mostly. The melancholy person is the one in charge of love stories. Nice. Sorry you heard that. Bit embarrassing for me.
いえ
No, I apologize. I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I was talking to Masamichi Ichinose, one of the other members of Kazuto Jumanji.
ん
He's not coming to work today? No, he's kind of fickle. Has a habit of feeling down, so he's absent pretty often. Likes to come in out of the blue and surprise us, only to take off for another 2 months.
それって
Does he have an actual illness? Perhaps. The kind of illness that makes you play games in your room all day.
なるほど
I see. That sounds difficult to deal with. Don't I know it? Sure is, but he's got the talent. He comes up with ideas nobody else could. Fresh worldviews, mind-blowing plot devices. He's good at unpredictable twists, too. If only he weren't so unstable. Sometimes he can be in a slump for half the year.
うーん
Maybe that's just how geniuses are. I don't know. I wish we could have a stable genius. Anyway, I'm sort of his caretaker for some reason. But I can't criticize him. If I were ever to chide him, even a little, he'd go into a slump. What a handful. I see you're having a hard time. Next. Can I ask the rest of you some questions? Ooh, Mr. Detective on the prowl. I'm Mikuru Machiyama, by the way. Author of many a cell phone novel. You know, books originally written on a phone.
八神です
Oh, interesting. I'm Takayuki Yagami. Nice to meet you. I'm Takara Ayuhara. I may not look it, but I used to be a screenwriter for The Dunce, the period drama. Yeah, I wrote episodes 5 through 7. You remember that priest joke Nobunaga tells? Well, Ayuhara-san, maybe it's, let's say the tour of your career, minutia for later. I'm Makata Nishimura, and since we're sharing, I was mostly a light novel author. So, you here to ask us something?
はい
I am. I want to know if any of you have seen anything suspicious. Anything suspicious? Nah, I can't think of any. Me neither. Well, actually, there is one thing I noticed. I think Mikuru-chan changed her shampoo recently.
は
Excuse me? Could it be you found someone special, Mikuru-chan? Ayuhara-san, please. Enough of the near sexual harassment. The hell? Hey, by the way, is this a meeting space for you all? Yes, it's a nice place to get refreshed, especially because talking to young women can be so exhausting. Haha. Okay, this dude's a creep. I wish we wouldn't talk about this space like it's some cabaret club. We happen to use this space for actual purposes, like idea meetings, and yes, even some random chit-chat at times. That's so true. We do lots of amazing brainstorming here.
なるほど。
Okay, so you all bounce ideas off each other in here. Oh yeah, Kazuto Jumanji wouldn't exist without those brainstorming sessions. We share our ideas, we play to each other's strengths, we polish everything up for each other. In fact, we were doing that right before you started asking your questions. And we'll go right back to it when you're done.
ところで、
By any chance, do these brainstorm sessions take place at the same time every day? Yeah, why not? Why do you ask? If details of your work are being discussed, those sessions are a chance for someone to eavesdrop. And it would be even easier if you guys meet at the same time daily. You've hit on something there. What a deduction. One that I deducted myself. I've always thought this place is bugged. But it can't be. Don't you remember? They never found any evidence of that? Yeah, since 3 detectives already came and didn't find anything, probably wasn't a bug. But if these guys are having a regular idea meeting, surely a plagiarist would see them as an opportunity. The hell? What the? Was that a gunshot? Ugh, not again. It's probably the damn neighborhood pranksters. Pranksters? Yeah, just a bunch of local kids lighting up firecrackers and making trouble. Probably playing cops in Yakuza. You guys remember the last time we heard firecrackers? It was when another detective was here. That detective also thought it was a gunshot. Not surprising it sounded like that makes people think of gang warfare. Even with the Tojo clan gone, this is still Kamurocho. Firecrackers? Last heard when a previous detective was here? That's interesting. Firecracker or signal? I think that's all of them. Now let me step back and figure out exactly what I know now. Chances seem pretty damn low that any wiretaps, hacks, or accidental leaks took place. So that leaves... How are things going, Yagami-san? Did you find anything?
Yeah.
No, nothing decisive yet. There's only one way I think for the book ideas to leak. I suspect it's not because of an outsider. But should I tell Okazaki-san? It'd be careless of me to make claims without any evidence.
ところで、
Okazaki-san, are you sure there's only one member absent today? I see only 8 people here. Oh, really? Who's missing? I think Sanada-kun went up to the roof. Yeah, it's him, all right, because I don't see him. Okay, so he went up to the roof. That's fine. I'll talk to him later. For now. I assume we're going to be doing that now. And up we go. Just having a smoke break up here. Nothing wrong with that. You're Yagami-san, right?
はい。
Yes, I'm going around asking everyone questions. Can I count on your cooperation too, Sanada-san? Questions? Of course. I'm happy to cooperate. My name is Kenichi Sanada. I'm in charge of structuring in Kazuto Jumanji. What do you mean by structuring? It's like drawing a blueprint of the story. I make adjustments to the ups and downs of the drama, and I set up the foreshadowing. I kind of understand, but not really. Okay. For example, changing the order of the episodes or making a character's backstory stronger. Little tweaks like that can make a big difference in how fun and readable a story is. So my role is to keep a bird's eye view on the whole story, to analyze where we can make those improvements.
なるほど。
Okay, I'm starting to get the idea.
ところで、
So, Sanada-san, have you noticed anything suspicious around the office lately? Suspicious? Actually, yes.
え?
Oh, really? Can you tell me about it? What's going on? Why is he hesitating? I should press him a bit. Sanada-san, could you tell me about what you saw that was suspicious? I'm not eager to share. It's not exactly something I want another person to know.
お願いします。
A detective is bound to confidentiality. I won't share anything you tell me with anyone. Fair enough. I'll tell you. I'm going to be totally straight with you, Yagami-san. I suspect one of the 10 writers is a spy.
Eh?
I mean, that was the only logical thing that I was thinking. I believe someone on the inside is selling our ideas to someone on the outside. Can't say I wasn't thinking about that possibility, but... Sanada-san, is there a reason, or any evidence, that leads you to believe that? I have no evidence, but I do have a concrete basis for my belief. Truth is, few members of Kazuto Jumanji are thinking about going independent. You mean start over as a single author again? Yes. They must have finally regained their confidence because of all the hits we've had as Kazuto Jumanji. Now they think they can go out on their own and write books that'll actually sell. So why don't they just do it instead of selling their ideas to an outsider? What's the point of that? Well, we're in a situation where... what should I explain first? The members of Kazuto Jumanji have signed a contract that prohibits them from going independent for at least 5 years. 5-year contract? That's pretty long. Well, the whole intent of the contract was that each of us would focus all our energy on Kazuto Jumanji. In exchange for accepting the severe restrictions, we'd all receive regular royalties. You don't have that type of thing as a single author, where you're at risk of enduring long, moneyless periods in the publishing schedule, as well as your own slumps. I see. So that's another benefit of working in a group with other authors. Yes, a huge benefit. One which would disappear if they're independent from Kazuto Jumanji. Remember, we envisioned all the works by Kazuto Jumanji to remain property of Kazuto Jumanji, the corporate entity. So that makes it hard to strike out on your own. Yes, but if Kazuto Jumanji were to break up completely, that would be a different story. The contract stipulates if such a thing were to happen, each author would continue to receive an equal share of the royalties. So here is what I now believe. One of the authors, wanting to be independent, is selling info to someone on the outside, just to make us suspicious of each other. This author is trying to bring about the breakup of Kazuto Jumanji. And this is why you think the suspect has to be someone on the inside. I do. I'm not totally convinced. The motive makes sense, at least. So who are the members who wanted to become independent? I'm sorry, even after all I've just told you, I can't bring myself to sell out my coworkers. I understand. Yagami-san, I like the work we do as Kazuto Jumanji, and I don't think I could make it on my own. A breakup is something I desperately want to prevent, so I hope I can use your investigation to shine a light on the truth. I get it. You can leave the rest to me. Thank you. Issues are pretty complex for this little group of authors known as Kazuto Jumanji. Are you done talking to Sanada-kun?
Hi.
Yes, we finished up just now. You know, Yagami-san, there was one thing I neglected to tell you. Might turn out to be nothing, but... Tell me, something trivial could turn out to be a clue in the investigation. I mean, like, they're setting it up to be, aren't they? Well, it's about an odor. Odor? Yeah, the authors have been complaining about a strange smell lately. It wafts in from nowhere, and then disappears before we can track it. What sort of smell is it? I would say oily. It smells like oil. Almost like if you left out some meat for a while. That kind of oily, rancid smell. Ew. Sounds terrible. But it never comes during meals, and there's never trash or anything on the floor, so we just don't know where it could be coming from. Yeah, pretty puzzling. Sorry, this probably has nothing to do with your investigation.
Yeah.
No. All hints are valuable. I'll start paying attention to any smells in the air. Ha. Hope there are more good ones than bad. Mysterious odor. What could it be? Who knows? Back into the office we go. Oh, we actually kind of got all the way over here, I think. Oh wait, no. I think we're going the wrong way. The door was on this building, right? Yeah, or the stairwell. Oh, we picked up some materials while we're at it. Never mind. Please feel free to look around the office. I already told the authors to keep out of your way. Alright, time for a good look around. It's time to investigate. The most interesting location is the meeting space where they exchange their ideas. They say no bugs or wiretaps are ever found there, but maybe they missed something. And that unidentified odor. I hope I can actually find out where it's coming from. Mysterious odor. What could it be? When it comes to smells, I know just who to call. Damn right we do. Can I use... Oh, it's gadgets from here. Let's go, Renpo.
よし、行こう。よしよし、偉いぞ。
Cigarette butts?
Hmm?
Are the cigarette butts bothering you? Okazaki-san, you allow smoking in this office? That's rare these days. Yeah, some of the authors say they can't come up with ideas unless they smoke. I'm aware most offices ban smoking, but this is ours, so we're pretty lax about it. Of course, the non-smokers aren't crazy about it.
なるほど。
I get it. Is that also why you had the window open in December? Yes, the ventilation system never lets enough fresh air inside. Mikuru-chan, the young lady, opens the window at the start of every meeting, and then the authors, then the authors smoke while we all talk.
それって
But wouldn't your voices leak outside? Isn't there a risk of someone overhearing? I doubt it. I mean, we're on the 3rd floor. Besides, we're not that loud. The next building over is some distance away. Oh, he really doesn't worry about that. Okay, I think I'll look around the windows anyway.
よし、行こう。でかしたぞ。お。
Renpo's got something else. Okay, let's see what's going on.
怪しいな。これは。ん？
What's this? Looks like animal fur? Why is this here?
ん？ん？
What are these stains? You're trying to show me these stains, huh? Wonder what they are. Doesn't look like bird poo. More stains above the window, too. Weird. One floor up. What were you thinking? You're not supposed to take Data home. But we're closing on the deadline. Come on, just this once? No way, I've told you so many times. You know our ideas are being leaked, don't you? Of course, I know. You're not showing Data to anyone, are you? What do you mean? You were saying the other day how you can make it on your own now. What? I don't want to believe it, but... Come on, you two, stop arguing. Yagami-san. Looks like your fears have come true, Sanada-san. The authors have all gotten suspicious of each other. I haven't been able to trust them myself. Maybe the perpetrator really is among us. God damn it. In any case, there is no more time to waste. I'll have to speed up my investigation. There are two strange pieces of evidence I found. The animal fur and the smelly stains. The smell is really strong, too. Maybe I should get Rampo to sniff out its source. I will definitely do that. Oh, what the fuck? I looked for bots post raid and none of those were there. Yeah, I just started punching the names in into the Twitch Insights.
Oh,
does he want to go outside the room? Yes, he wants to go upstairs. I mean, although Yagami doesn't know that, but we do as the viewer.
Hmm?
You want me to go to the rooftop? Is something up there? Wonder what it could be. Only one way to find out. I mean, Sanada was up there.
こっちだな。任せたぞ。こっちだな。頼むぞ。任せたぞ。
Pet the pup? I don't know if I can.
でかしたぞ。
What's this? A cat food can? What's this doing here? If I can, I will. Boo. It's like the, It's like, can you pet the cat? Or that's, I think is that a Twitter account or is it a site? I can't remember. I think it's a Twitter account. Where it lists all the games where you can actually pet a cat. And games have actually played on that. I think the one that comes to mind is Katana Zero. I think at launch there was a cat in like the first level that you couldn't interact with, but then I think they patched it in where you can actually pet the cat. Anyway, got a can of cat food on a roof. This must be what caused the stains at the office. Those stains could be emitting the smell. Certainly could. Sanada-kun, do you suspect your own teammates as well? I think there's a possibility, or rather, it's the only possibility left after the process of elimination. What are you saying? We shouldn't keep turning a blind eye, Okazaki-san. We should confront the facts and expose the perpetrator, before Kazuto Jumanji implodes from within. Sanada-kun, are you saying... Hey, what are you saying? Oh, Yagami-san. Sanada-san, I think you can hold off on your big confrontation until you hear the results of my investigation. Oh? Did you find something? Yes, I think I figured out the suspect's unique strategy. There's entire Twitter accounts dedicated to games that allow petting of animals. You are absolutely correct. Was that dog called Puchitaro? No, it's Renpo. There are other variants of the dog you can switch out, though. Two stains in the office, the animal fur, and the can of cat food. The window that always opens during their idea meetings. And then there's a reason detectives couldn't find any wiretaps or hacks. I combine all these things, I've got enough evidence to expose the truth. I'm going to deduce the suspect's identity and how they did it based on the evidence. Firstly, the method by which the suspect was stealing information was a listening device. Attached to a cat. Probably the suspect listened in. I understand your brainstorm session take place at the same time every evening. So if someone were to use a listening device precisely at that time, he could steal your ideas for his next novel. Wait, hold on. There weren't any bugs. That's right, Yagami-san. Remember, 3 detectives came and couldn't find 1 bug. I don't blame them for not being able to find it. Because bug only showed up when it was needed. It showed up? A listening device?
Hey,
Yes, the suspect thought up an ingenious way to bring it in here. You see, the key to solving this mystery was the marks left at the office. Marks? Those marks tell us how the suspect was calling his bug. Method used to draw out the listening device. What traces inferred this? Cat. Okay. There were strange stains outside the office window, and they smelled like greasy meat. Ugh. That's one way to refer to it. Outside the window, I wouldn't know what those were. Luckily, I found the source of the smell in a corner of the rooftop. The same can that's just open and sitting there. Cat food? Yes, in all likelihood, the suspect dropped cat food from this can onto the protrusion right outside the window. It was that process which stained the outside wall. Alright, so you're saying this can of cat food is what called the bug?
hey,
Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. I also found evidence which reveals the suspect's identity. Fur. Huh? Is that fur? A tuft of animal fur. It was found near the stains on the wall. This fur is most likely from a cat. A cat? Are you saying a cat was spying on us?
hey,
Yes, or more precisely, a cat wearing a wire. Are you serious? And that's how they're listening in on our idea meetings? Yes, I know it's hard to believe. Come meeting time, our suspect would carry the cat up to the roof and drop cat food right outside the window. Then he would release the cat and direct it to head toward the food. Wait, hold on. Do you really think a creature as apathetic as a cat could be baited like that?
yeah,
Maybe the owner kept the cat hungry beforehand, so it would leap at the sight of food. Ah. Yes, that might do the trick. Cats are snooty, but not so snooty as they can ignore real hunger. Your meeting space is near the window, which is close to where the bait was placed. Are these the same dudes with the cat issue from yesterday? I don't think so. Can't remember if I started this mission yesterday. I don't believe it was. What the fuck is this Pink Panther music? I secretly hate this particular track because it's the one that plays when you have to solve the safe in Judgment. So many cat missions, yet there are. there actually are. Moreover, you've been keeping the window open to let cigarette smoke out. With the bugged cat sitting right outside, your conversations were leaking like a broken faucet. I can hardly picture this. There's still something I'm not convinced about, Yagami-san. Our meetings can get pretty long. Even if the cat were well trained, wouldn't it just get up and walk away after it's eaten its food?
eh,
Yes, I wondered about that too. My best guess would be sleep medication. Sleep medication?
hey,
The owner might have spiked the food with sleep aids. This is kind of fucked up. I've heard you can ask a vet for a prescription. So you really think the perpetrator would go that far? Yes, sure. You think he could have just hung a listening device from a string or something? Think about it. The device on a string will eventually be seen. But if someone just sees a sleeping cat, who would care? So many cat missions, so many emotes. Excuse me, it's a perpetrator. God damn it. Fair. Fair. You have a... Yeah. Nobody would even think to shoe a sleeping kitty. It's a weird trick, but it's simply... it's simply a new and highly effective way of hiding in plain sight. Now, having said that... Go get that perp, V. I'll try. If a detective were to come and investigate, the suspect would still want to keep the bug from being found. If the cat were just outside the window, it would set off the detective's bug detector. Right, and yet the bug detector was never set off by anything, let alone a cat. We even had a detective come in immediately after an idea meeting once. How could it have never been found?
Hey.
Our suspect had a way to chase the cat away if needed. I believe he did that even today, in the time that I've been here. What? The measure taken by the suspect to chase away the cat... Yeah, oh, the firecrackers. Because we heard them while we were in the office. While I was interviewing everyone here, I heard firecrackers go off outside. I understand they went off and surprised the other detectives who came here before me. That's true now that you mention it. Whenever a detective showed up, the suspect set off firecrackers to wake up the sleeping cat. Ah! The cat can be put in a shallow sleep by adjusting the medicine dosage. It would certainly awaken and hide from the noise. That's true. I used to take sleeping pills myself, but I was startled awake by an earthquake alert. Now then, all this leads to the following conclusion. Was someone on the outside. Feel sorry for the person listening onto the wire. Hey, they've got nothing but bestsellers lined up, or they're getting paid to do it. Because anybody on the inside would be able to obtain information without the need of a bug. Bang! Oh, yeah, for the firecracker. Well, they know where the part is. In theory, they wouldn't have to listen to that. Unless they're, like, active listening and not just, like, a recording device, like, with an SD card or something like that. That's what I was thinking. Not a live, like a live transmitted recording, but an actual just recording. But yes, if they were listening in live, that's how you blow on an eardrum. Sure, that makes sense. Are we in agreement, Sanada-kun? Not Sanada-san. We are. The suspect had to be near this building as he spied on you. He had to be able to chase the cat away with a firecracker. Even then, playback? Maybe. You just know you're just listening through the timeline. You just know it's like, you know it's coming at some point. Okazaki-san, your idea meeting is scheduled to start now, isn't it? The suspect might be nearby, checking in on what we're doing. Preparing to listen on the idea meeting. Man. Suspicious man. With a cat. Oh, shit. He realizes it. Wife interrupts you and you lose track, then bang! Kind of a scaredy cat, ain't you? I think you could have done better than that, Yagami. All right, suspicious man. Damn. I love how we just unnecessarily bolt people. Ah, fuck, I hit the wrong button. I was guessing which prompt it was going to be, and clearly I was wrong. Bop! Right in the back. I should be getting tired at any moment now. We've caught the suspicious man.
What?
So you're the one who's been spying on the office of Kazuto Jumanji. I don't know what you're talking about. It's a can of cat food. Had your fingerprints on it. You didn't think to wipe them off? I don't know how when in this whole scenario that Yagami pulled fingerprints, but unless he's just screwing with the guy to get him to confess. You know? What? I can hand this over to the police, you know. Damn it. Of course, I don't actually have any fingerprints. But this isn't a courtroom, so... I'd say I'm allowed to bluff a little. There you go. Time to give up and admit to your crime. Urgh. Forget it. Give me back that cat food can. Is there a bike? Bike? Gimme. All those attack boosts were worth it. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Nah.
So who are you? Were you stealing the writer's ideas? Is your name Suguraku Futaba? Yagami-san, did you catch the... Ah, it's you.
Hmm?
You know this person? Yes, this is Wataru Tenjin Bashi, our editor in charge.
Eh?
Perp was your editor? Well, former editor, to be exact. What do you mean? He was our editor until about a year ago, but we asked him for him to be reassigned after he caused some trouble. Kind of trouble. He advertised a new book on social media without our consent, before we'd even decided to publish it. We're still working on the plot points, none of which had been made public. So your own editor leaked classified information. And then the readers were expecting this great novel when we didn't even know how or if we were going to complete it. This guy even disclosed a surprise twist in the story in an effort to save his marketing campaign. And in the end, we had to scrap that novel and start another one from scratch. Ugh.
Oh.
So that's what happened. It's your fault. All this is your fault. Excuse me, what? After all that happened, you decided to release your Sleeping Detective series with another publisher. The editor-in-chief hated me for losing a featured author. He stopped giving me work until I had no choice but to resign.
まったく。
So you took out your frustration by stealing their ideas and selling them to an unknown writer. A writer in a slump will pay anything for good ideas. I'm sure this man took it full advantage. So what are you going to do to me? We'll leave it up to the court to decide what you'll be charged with. No. Too bad. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. I'm just glad we were able to catch the perp. Excuse me, perp. Sanada-kun, are you good now? Okazaki-san. You should know that I recognize your talent, but I cannot condone distrusting your teammates. Ugh. I know that some of the authors are looking to go independent. I also know that worries you. Sorry, ever since the plagiarism mess, the teamwork in Kazuto Jumanji has been in shambles. We have to start making improvements. And that starts with trusting our team, our members, and working as one. Can I count on you for that, Sanada-kun? Scaredy cat, nice. Good emote. Yes, of course. I think I'm looking forward to Kazuto Jumanji's next book. That assumes you can read, Yagami. Showa Dual Records, Earth. The skill EX Dagger Break has been unlocked. Cool. So it seems like there's some sort of reward for most of the side cases that we've done. Another thing I forgot to do when I rebuilt the bot was to turn on the timed commands. So I've reinstated that as well. Alright, so we apparently only have one mission here, which is weird. Let's fight our way over here. We'll go on a quick date. Actually, it may not be quick. I make no promises about that. Easy there, buddy. Oh no. He's tired to break guard on some of them. Every now and then you'll just get enemies that decide to turtle up, for lack of a better term. You just gotta grab them and throw them. Give me the most expensive thing you have on the menu. Choice eel grilled to a plump aromatic finish with our proud sauce. Actually, no. Super large stamina bowl. I think that's it. 877. Yep. Good.
Itadakimasu. Gochisou-sama.
I'm here, Lurkin V. Hope you are enjoying Lost Judgment. Thanks for Lurk Schwang. Hope you're having a good night, sir. And I am absolutely enjoying Lost Judgment. Highly recommended if you are at all interested in the Yakuza series. They're a little more self-contained, so that actually might be one of the better ones to recommend. Judgment or Lost Judgment, just because you're not fully invested in all the goings on. I beat the original Judgment. Oh, okay, then perfect. You already know the deal. But yeah, this has been a great follow-up so far. The only thing I will say is that it seems a little like in terms of the side missions and unlocking those, it seems a little disjointed. But there are way more improvements than the pros of the sequel outweigh the cons, like by it's not even close. The threat system in the first game was the worst thing about it, and I can say that is gone. How's the story engaging? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, without saying too much about the actual contents of the case, many twists and turns, a lot of layers, of course, as you would expect. But overall good story, and I say earlier in today's stream is actually where most of it connected. So we have the actual, main villain identified at this point in the game, I think. Unless they throw another twist at us. But yeah, I'd say it's on par with Judgment. It was a little more unexpected on how they tied it together, but still pretty cool nonetheless. All right. We're going to go on a date now, because why not? What? She was sitting there. Did she just disappear? Nice. I also want to play Like a Dragon at some point. I'm trying to think if there's... I don't know if the order should matter. Technically, I think this game takes place after Like a Dragon, so it might actually be better to play Like a Dragon before you play Lost Judgment. Although you need to know, you don't need to know a ton about the series overall, but obviously it's one of the mainline games, so if you've played any of the other ones, it helps, but they do a fair amount of explaining along the way. But Like a Dragon was great. I think that one, depending on how this ends and how the rest of this plays out, I think Like a Dragon might still be my favorite out of what I've played so far. Still really fun though. It's like comparing, I don't even know how to make a proper comparison, but you're comparing quality to quality, or either way. Huh, I guess Minato-chan isn't here today. Guessing she's either there at work or at school. Notebook. It's a notebook Minato-chan's always scribbling in. Even has Minato T on it, on the cover. I'll bet she's looking for this. I should give her a call and let her know I found it. Oh, actual side case associated. Nice. I wonder what's in here. She always dodges the question when I ask. No, I know better to look in the notebook. It'll come back to bite me if I do. Suppose it's not a great idea to peek at someone else's private notebook. Still, can't say I'm not curious. No, I mustn't. No way, I can't read that. Not happening. I ought to do the right thing and return it to the owner without reading it. Good job, Yagami. No answer. Caller you attempted to dial cannot be reached at this time. Please use your name and message after the beep.
Yagami です。
Hi, it's Yagami from the Yagami Detective Agency. I found your notebook at M Side Cafe. I'd like to get it back to you whenever it's convenient. So could you call me back when you're able? Thanks. Okay, that should do it.
Hi.
Yes, this is Yagami. She's one of those people that you can't You can't call her, she has to call you back.
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san, this is Toto.
Hmm?
Hi. Did you get my message, Minato-chan?
Hi.
Yes, sorry I didn't pick up. Whenever I get a call from a number I don't recognize, I let it go to voicemail. I mean, I do the same thing, to be quite honest. Oh? Then I'll call them back after I search the number online and know that it's safe. I don't do that. No, I usually let my phone do the call screening for me, since I have a Google Pixel. Handy feature. But since the message came from you, Yagami-san, I called back immediately. Suppose the only other people I don't screen are my parents and my dentists. At least she's being honest with me. So, about my notebook. Oh, right. I've got it on me, so I can bring it to you now. Do you want to meet up somewhere? Oh, you mean go somewhere? With you, Yagami-san? We've already been out playing darts twice. In batting cages. Yeah. Is that an issue? Oh, no. It's, I'm fine. But what should I do? Where should I come find you? Let's see. How about we meet up at the theater square? I'll wait for you there. Roger that. I'm on my way. Just, watch your 6. So awkward. Hope she'll be alright. She was worked up enough there by the end to sound like some fighter pilot. Oh well, I'll head over to Theater Square. I always forget. You have to be outside to get the map. Take her to strip club. Seems like the next logical step after your first 2 dates. You know, we'll consider it. We'll see if that's an option. Almost out of beer. Feels bad, man. Oh, wait. I was like, am I supposed to search for her? Is she, like, hiding from me? Feels bad, brother. Nah, I did the 1 beer system. Put 1 beer in the fridge, so I'm not tempted to take more. Because I don't need the calories today. I'm trying to be less of a lazy piece of garbage. I told Minato-chan I'd meet her here. I should wait for her. We will wait. Okay, a bit early. Time to keep an eye out for Minato-chan. She's gonna show up in the Camelot suit. That would have been my first guess. She just shows up in the suit. Sorry to make you wait. Oh, no problem. I just got here. What? Damn it! I knew it. What's wrong? Yeah, that's my line. Why are you still in Camelot? Oh, did you just finish a shift? Not exactly. I was just thinking about our meetup and trying to figure out what to wear. Eventually I got so worked up, I just ended up in this. So she landed on the costume. Okay. Is this weird? Yes. Yes, it is. Maybe I could try it on. It's a great look for you. It's a little weird. I feel like it's a little weird is the wrong thing to tell. Technically, the left option is us lying. So... whatever.
Oh.
Well, it does look like a fine costume. Yep, that's a great look. This game gets hits me so hard. Oh, yeah. Huh? Really? Well, thank you, then. I guess it really did pay off to give it a good brushing. She has to groom it herself? Is that actually her own personal costume? Should ask about that sometime. I love mascots. Yeah. That's kind of getting into dangerous territory, if you know what I mean. Anyways, why don't we go somewhere a bit more relaxing than out here in the street? Like, how about Cafe Alps for a change of pace? My love for mascots got me debarred. A Yagami story. Oh, sure. Lead the way. Yeah, mascots. So you're one step away from something else. I guess we're walking there like this? Well, I don't want to press the issue. Is something wrong?
Yeah?
No, it's fine. Let's head over. Oh, okay. Way to make her feel bad, Yagami. Oh, they've already marked it for me.
私こうやって男の人と一緒に歩くのって初めてで緊張しますね。
俺もある意味こういう形で女の子と歩くのは初めてだよ。
そうなんですか？なんだかちょっと嬉しいです。周りの人たちは私たちのことをどんな風に見えてるんでしょう。
それは純粋に俺も気になるね。
It's fine, I love to date a big fucking dog. It's a rabbit. Nothing weird here. Actually. Just make it even more weird. No. Hey, look at us, we're out on our date. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah, I changed the face. You can set his expression with the D-pad. And that seemed the appropriate one. Just appalled.
Minato-chan, その格好で暑くない？
はい、大丈夫です。もう慣れましたから。
まあ、それならいいんだけど。
むしろ冬なので暖かくてちょうどいいくらいです。
防寒対策としてはバッチリってことか。
I really hope that this is like, you know, she becomes, you know, more normal at the end of this arc. But now this is something. I don't know if I've ever seen this in a Yakuza game. Let me know what you've decided. Please enjoy. How do you get into that thing? You start by buying me some tarts. What should I choose? Apple tea? Regular tea? Wait, is nobody going to say anything about what's happening here? I know the people in the city are pretty unshakable, but I guess this cafe just gets mascot customers often enough or something. Still, it's going to make having a regular conversation tough. Other customers are starting to stare, too. Long Island iced tea is the only answer? Yagami needs one. Okay, I'll ask her to lose the costume while we're here. Say, Minato-chan. Yes? I just want to see how cute you are. Can you drink your tea like that? Go ahead and take it. I will ask the smart question of, can you drink your tea like that? Because that's too direct, she's super shy, and that's too mean.
Nah.
Are you gonna be able to drink your tea with that thing on? Oh? Well... Oh, here's a fun fact. These windows here are actually the peepholes.
Oh.
Oh, I'm well aware. I've worn the costume myself, you know? I also know it'd be next to impossible to get a straw through one of those holes. Right. Thank you for that, by the way. Ah, no trouble at all. I don't know if that was like a, thank you for that, like a sarcastic or an actual genuine thank you. Not sure. Well, I guess I'll have to lose the top after all. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed you've held up this long, Minato-jan. But I'm sure you prefer... I'd sure prefer to chat with you face to face. I get what you mean. I'll go change in the bathroom real quick. Would you mind waiting?
わかった。
No problem. I can order for us while you do that. Good with apple tea? Yes, thank you. Is she going to be able to get to the bathroom door with that thing on? This is going so well. And she's dead. I knew I should be worried. Sorry for keeping you waiting. No problem. Now, what should we talk about?
Minato-chan.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I shit all through the suit. You fan of apple tea? I suppose. It's more that I'm not a coffee fan. It smells great, but I don't handle bitter well.
苦いのが苦手でだから選択肢があまりないんですよねでも飲めるようになりたいなとは思っています
なるほど
Then how about you make your second mission to be able to drink coffee after looking people in the eye while talking? I mean, she's kind of making eye contact directly here.
そうしたらまた付き合ってくれますか
Sure thing. I actually know a bit about coffee too. I can start you off with something mellow.
ありがとうございますじゃあ手付金を
She'll be the perfect girlfriend once I change her completely. Not really interested in charging people to try out coffee anyway. I just kind of want to avoid talking about the mascot head. Let's talk about the notebook, I guess.
Oh.
All right, I should get this back to you before I forget. You needed this, didn't you?
ありがとうございますずっと探してたんですよかった中身読みました
えいやいや
We didn't read it.
そうですかさすが紳士ですね八神さん
A true gentleman. I couldn't just go through a lady's private property like that. But if I'm being honest, I am curious what's in there.
実は私お笑いとか大喜利とか好きでいつもネタを思いついたらこれに書いてるんです
つまり
It's a book full of dad jokes. You mean whenever you're scribbling in your notebook, that's what you're doing?
はい何か思いついたら一人でネタを書いたりしてます披露する相手もいないんですけどね
マジで
Seriously? Well, if you're interested in feedback, would you like me to read some more? It's weird. This is kind of weird for me to like stream because all of her lines are voiced, but Yagami's are not. So it's like, do I read through her lines while she's like voicing them? So yeah, so what are your thoughts about mascot suits?
いいですけど、笑わないでくださいね。あ、いや、笑っては欲しいんですけど、なんというか。
いやいや。
No judgment coming from me. I see what you did there.
そういうことなら、どうぞ。
Ready for it? So random what they choose to voice? Yeah, it is. It truly is.
なるほど。港ちゃん。
God damn it. She can't tell jokes without having the suit on. Minato-chan, these are...
Eh?
What's that doing back on your head?
耐えられなくて、人にネタ見てもらうの初めてで、心臓が飛びそう。
面白いじゃん。
Oh, well, these are actually pretty funny, Minato-chan. The skits are really well written.
本当ですか？他にはどれが面白かったですか？
It's gonna look like a serial killer's wall in there, isn't it? Clearly not. Clearly she has a talent for writing. The evacuation training sketch, and the one about getting catfished by your mom, those had so many good lines. I mean, sounds innocent enough, right? I don't think we're gonna get hacked into pieces. Man, she really is into this stuff. I guess she's okay holding a conversation when she's into it. Catfished by your mom. Hey, that sounds like a, hilarious thing to read. And not weird at all. What about these lists of words, like this one? Bottle, ball, charm. Are these notes its own kind? She's trying to become a rap god.
それはお題メモです。街中で見たものを即興で謎かけできるようにいつも考えてまして。それでうまく思いつけなかったものは宿題としてメモしてるんです。でも最近は宿題減ってきましたよ。
She sure is dedicated to the craft. Oh my. You mean you can cook up a joke with just a suggestion?
多分頑張ります。何かお題ください。
Give her something to make a joke about mascot suits. Camelop. I feel like that was the wrong choice.
はい、整いました。カムロップとかけまして、一流大学と解きます。
Camelop and a top-tier college have in common. I don't know.
入るのがとっても大変でしょう。
なるほど。
I mean, sure. I wouldn't call that quality, but you know what? It was a joke, and it was something. I see. That's good. Getting in that costume's got to be tough. Took me a second to get that one.
耳に手を入れる特別な作りなので戸惑いますよね。入った後は楽ちんなんですけど。
Now there's a difference between the costume and a college. Oh, we're just gonna point things out. I feel like I'm just gonna keep looking around. How about notebook?
ノート。はい、整いました。 けましてデートの約束と解きます。
ん
Notebook and a date.
破ったら修復するのが大変でしょう。
それって
Somewhere you'll regret it. Ah, I see. Commenting on yourself there, Minato-chan.
違いますよ。私はそんなんじゃないと思います。
Not at all. I mean, just the notebook part. Better be careful. Well, careful is not talking about her appearance at all.
紅茶。
She did not like that one.
はい、整いました。紅茶とかけましてゴルフと解きます。
ん
Tea and golf.
きれいにカップへ入れましょう。
なるほど。
Miss the cup, it's bad for you. Oh, I get it. That's not bad. There's no mulligans for tea, though.
そうですね。
You just get more tea. Well, we have nothing else to... Alright. How about Minato-chan?
私ですか？私はなんだろう。はい、整いました。東堂湊とかけまして覚え始めた外国語と解きます。
ん
Be required? Good job, Craft. Proud of you. We're letting her tell her mastery of jokes still. So a new foreign language newbie and her, what do they have in common? I don't know. They have great jokes, clearly.
最初はさっぱり話せません。
They're terrible at conversations. That was a little self-deprecating. It is 12:30, so it's all gravy. I'm not an alcoholic. You keep telling yourself that, but that's okay. I respect it. If you don't have anywhere to be, there's nothing wrong with the beer. Probably should have picked a less personal subject. I couldn't. There was nothing else for me to choose. Well, I think you've got plenty of potential. Really coming along, yeah?
フォローありがとうございます。
Thanks for saving yourself at the
す
end.
ごいじゃん。
Pretty impressive coming up with that on the spot.
ありがとうございます。でももっとひねったことを言いたかったな。ちょっとメモしておきます。
She's absolutely beaming now. Never knew Minato had this side to her.
湊ちゃん。
はい、何ですか？なんでしょう。
You think you could stop putting that back on for me?
だって不意打ちは卑怯ですよ。
It's just that when you talk about your comedy, you have such a you just have such a great smile.
そうなんですか？でも確かにちょっと、すごく楽しかった。
How should I put it? I think comedy may be the key to overcoming your shyness. If only there was something to give her a push in the right direction, she might break out of her shell. Open mic night. Yes, that will work. It's clearly the suit. Go perform in the suit. Put her into the most cutthroat public humiliating setting, right? Trial by fire, baby. That Camelot costume, is it your own?
いえ、さすがに違いますよ。このアルバイトをしている人で許可された希望者は持ち出し可能なんです。 いつシフトに入ってもいいようにと。まあ実際に
Tell
持っ
your
て帰っ
jokes
てるのは
while
私
you're
だけ
being
みたいで
Camelot
すけど。
working. I see. How do you even clean that thing? I think I could wear it for a bit. They must trust you a lot to keep that. How do you... I don't... All these answers, like... What are these lines of questioning? I think I could wear it is weird because... Yeah. How do you even clean it? They must trust you a lot to keep that. Sure.
すごいじゃん。
They must really trust you to take something like that home. Looks like it's pretty expensive.
そうでしょうか。
おう。
I do. I can't imagine loaning out company property so easily myself. Thanks to the time I lent Kaito on my old drone and he returned it to me in pieces. You seem pretty dedicated to it, Minato-chan. Considering the shape you were in on the job earlier...
ありがとうございます。そんな風に褒めていただいて、嬉しいです。
Successu! I don't think we can do anything else here other than talk about her face. Which, what does that even mean? Yeah, I can't exit this. So. Crap, the master of the flirt. Yes, we married folks have got it all down. Truly, masters of the art of seduction.
そういえばさ。
So how's the progress so far? Feeling any more comfortable making eye contact while talking yet?
正直あまり実感ないんです。アルバイトも結局カムロップに入るだけですし。
Gotcha. Not a lot of time to practice. What to do then?
すみません。実は未だに地域振興課の室井さんの顔も認識できていなくて。
Poor Muroi-san. Draw eyes on your eyelids. Just silently look into her eyes. Do you know my face at all? I mean, like, again, what are these questions? Draw eyes on your eyelids is clearly the answer. Or just silently look into her eyes. Yes, just stare at a shy person. You look good and shit. Yes. Ultimate pickup line.
なあ。
Would you say you don't know my face well either?
八神さんのお顔はよく知ってます。先日も拝見させていただきましたし。
ところで。
Really? That's nice. So tell me, how many eyes do I have? Yagami went to the same class.
2つ。
Two. How many noses?
1つってそんなのみんなそうじゃないですか。室井さんだってそうですよ。きっと多分。
How did that? Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Poor Muroi-san. What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't understand. What am I missing? Look at your dick. I can't look any lower. Did I break it? Am I stuck here? Is this my life now? I seriously can't do anything. I can't exit this. I could pause. I could there's no skip, there's no conversation log. What am I interacting with? Is there a hint? No, I don't think so. Can we talk about this poster behind you? Want me to look it up? Maybe. I'm... This is so inconsequential to the actual game, so it's like... Quick, the bricks. What? We never mind. We got it. We got it. We went over this poster like... We went over this poster like 3 times, and it did not prompt me. I guess I must have just been above it. Never mind. We got it. That poster over there gives me an idea. I should just buckle down and tell her.
あれなんだけど。
Minato-chan, you see that poster over there?
ああ、カムロ町漫才コンテストですか？いいですよね。私も見に行こうと思ってます。
What if you entered it instead of just watching? What is a manzai contest? The poster's not telling me what's going on here. I'm all sorts of confused.
Minato-chan.
Minato-chan, isn't this a great opportunity for you? If you perform your act for an audience, it could be your big break. Yes, force her into a public area.
私がコンテストに出るんですか？正気ですか？無理に決まってますよ。
いや。
I wouldn't recommend it to just anybody, but seeing how your comedy made you smile, I just feel like it could be good for you.
笑顔？
おう。
I know you can't see it, but you really do look happy then. You really do look happy then, Minato-chan. I can tell just how much you love comedy.
そうでしたか。でも人前で漫才なんて一番私から程遠いというか。
ああ。
I agree with you there. Just gonna wear the suit.
そんなはっきりと。
いやいや。
And even if the first time's not so hot, so what? You might enjoy doing it so much that you don't even notice the crowd.
大丈夫だよ。
You definitely have enough solid material ready to go.
少し考えさせてもらってもいいですか？まだ心の準備が。
おう。
Of course, you don't have to decide now. You don't have to do anything you don't want to either.
わかりました。
Maybe a public contest is a bit too extreme for her. Well, at least she's considering it now. We've been chatting for a while. Not sure there's anything else to talk about right now either.
Minato-chan.
Now, let's say we get out of here.
そうですね。行きましょう。
We exceeded the quota. Level 2. Yagami-san, thank you for today. I think this is the most I've talked to someone in person like this all year. This year's about to end, though.
俺もだよ。
I had a really good time, too. We should do this again. So, Yagami-san, about entering that contest. Oh, yeah? Well, it's not a contest for solo comedians. It's for manzai acts. You know, pairs of comedians. Well, you don't want Yagami's telling jokes, but I feel like that's where we're going. I'd need a partner if I was ever going to enter, but with how I am, I don't really know anyone who would help with that, let alone be interested in it. So, Natsu-chan, you're really doing your best to get the words out, aren't you? Maybe I should help her out here. How about your mom? That is the one I want to choose, but I can't. The right answer is how about me? But I'm extremely tempted to choose the one on the right. You know what? I'll do it. You want me to be your partner, Minato-chan? Are you sure, Yagami-san? No promises on how it might go. I mean, I've never even written any manzai comedy, let alone performed it. Well, I think we might have found the best lead in our case when it comes to helping you feel strong enough to just be yourself. It seems like a great way to channel what you love to help you get stronger, doesn't it?
ありがとうございます。
Yagami-san, thank you so much. Having you up there with me will make all the difference. I guess that settles it. We're officially an act. Let me know when you want to work on material. I know you'll have some good stuff, so I'll try to think of some jokes in the meantime.
はい。
Great. I'll try to come up with some killer stuff. Sorry in advance if we end up flopping, though. Don't worry. Worst case, we'll just go down with the ship, heads held high. Oh, I just thought of a good one. I should go. I want to write it down before I forget.
それでは。
See you soon. And she's gone. She just lights up when she talks about comedy.
Hmm?
She left? Jeez, we gotta come up with a better running bit for you, Minato-chan. Well, that was something. Officially strangest date I think I've ever been on. Do we have any? Actually, let me look at my case list. I need to remember because everything's in the smartphone app as well. So we have case files. Let's look. Cafe robber. Is this like a during the day mission? Because I didn't see it. The Kappa is... Those are in Ijincho. Forbidden Taste. Also Ijincho. Paradise VR, which is in Kamurocho. Drone races. Extracts. No details on this. Oh, okay. Particularly a hardcore demo event. Damn, there's a lot. Well, we already completed the ones that have checks on them, so... We've got quite a bit. MRC and Dance Club. I guess we should just go back to Ijincho, because there's nothing here. Unless I'm gonna go look at overhearing conversations from people. But you could try that real quick. Maybe we pick up another mission. I think I'm only good for like maybe one or two more. The story component took like actually a lot longer than I thought it would. So I guess my guess on being about halfway through the chapter was not too far off. Okay, nothing from them. You know what? Let's see if we can head back to Ujincho right now. Although we're not going to be able to do any school stories because it's nighttime and I assume nobody's there. Maybe I'm wrong, but that would just be my guess. Alright, Ijincho. We have... two there, and nothing. Guess we'll just get back in the cab and go to the school. I just want to see if we can do anything there. Otherwise, I'll have to like go roam around a bit more and okay, we can. All right, let's go to the MRC first. Just to see if there's anything we can do for Amasawa. Again, although it's nighttime, so it would be kind of weird for anybody to be here, but at the same time, the game can't always control, you know, they don't want to lock you out of content, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, what are you up to? Okay, so nothing to do here. Nice. Surprising lack of mystery cases to solve here. Guess we're gonna go dance. Maybe that's how we'll just close out the stream today. Is we'll do a couple of dances to get the ranking up on the next song, and get the next. I assume the next competition unlocked. I think you have to do it like 3 times, something like that, to get enough experience. Scripted part? Katashina-san, can you be more expressive? You're so stiff up there. Have you been practicing your ISOs? Oh, sorry. I'll smile more. Takiguchi-san, you mixed up 2 of the 8 counts. Are you practicing at all? Are you even trying? Nishizono's turned into an absolute nightmare. She's trying to win over, I can't even remember what his name is. Either way, not important. What's wrong with Nishizono? She's awfully snappy today.
Nishizono.
Something bugging you? Oh, is it really that obvious?
Nah.
I'd say so. Now I'm taking it out on the rabbits, too. Just great. But it's good that you recognize you're doing it. It's just so unlike you is all. What's wrong? Pressure's getting pretty bad. I have to come up with the next routine all by myself. Choreography was the one thing Kamikado-sensei had taken care of for us so far. Jeez, is this guy ever going to step up for his club?
Hi.
Also, someone mentioned that our last routine didn't have any zing to it. That's been bugging me, too. Oh, you mean the prelims. At the prelims. The former idol? Yes, Yuri Norizuki from Misaki High. All her routines have zing. She's got that whole superstar thing going on. How could a team like ours even compete? Been racking my brain for new moves nonstop since last night.
Nah.
Hey, Nishizono, is it possible you're overthinking it? At the very least, I don't know if you're in the right headspace as captain. I know, you're right, but... Look, see what's written up there? I can't read that. Sorry. Dance like nobody's watching. The official motto of the Seiryo Rabbits. So how'd this practice go? Did you and everybody enjoy yourselves like you were dancing just for the fun of it? So you're saying my bad mood affected everyone else's performance?
Nishizono.
A good leader sets the right stage for their team to flourish, sets the right tone. Part of that is the attitude the leader chooses to take. Thank you, Yagami-san. I just need to look at this the right way.
Oh.
Sounds like a good first step to me. She's really working hard on this routine. Maybe I should study up on the dancing so I can pull my weight. Where do I even start? I mean, just winging it, clearly. This might be out of our league. What you got there, Nishizono?
Yagami-san.
Oh, Yagami-san. You mean this? It's dance manual Hiragi-senpai gave me. That's his name. He said he didn't need it anymore. Oh, yeah? Brought a whole bunch of them with him. Here, take one. You're just giving me one?
Hi.
Don't you think it might give you some ideas? Smart. In that case, let me take a look here. Dance textbook. Locking. Make sure I take notes as well, because I don't know anything about this. Let's see. Locking. Switching from fluid movement to a total halt at the drop of a hat. Seems pretty cool. Could really jazz up the Rabbit's choreography. Maybe we should try it out. You learned a new EX solo. Locking. Obtain dance textbooks to use new EX solos. Check them out in practice after picking them up in town or during the story. We unlock new things, naturally. All right. Hi, Yagami-san. Thanks for stopping by. Are you going to help us with practice today? Regrettably, we will. Yeah, let's rev it up. Awesome. This should be great. Time to see the pain in Yagami's eyes. You've unlocked the song for the next meet. Long drill on the beach. Okay, let's change this. Normal seems fine. Locking A, B, and C. Groove gauge will fill more easily. Any button press counts as a hit. All hits become perfect. Have an easier time increasing your score. Sure. Oh wait, I have two of the same ones. Whoops. Alright, let's do it.
さあ、行こうか。
Everyone's favorite part. Oh, I needed to hit the D-pad on the... Oh, whoops. It's fine. How long is this? I was gonna say. I'm having Final Fantasy flashbacks. I mean, in fairness, this is way worse. In terms of actually, like, there were a lot less buttons in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Great job, Rabbits. I guess I just wrapped up practice for the day. Yagami-san, there's something I want to ask you. I can't really take this to any other adult. Oh yeah? What's up? Could we go somewhere else first? Sure. I guess it's something pretty private? Yeah. I wonder if this is about... Sorry, I know this is kind of weird. So, what's wrong? It's about our star rabbit, Maika Takanashi. She's a second year. Although she hasn't been showing to practice lately. Obtained evidence. Oh yeah, we're still looking for the sugar baby here. So, that's probably the perpetrator. What about her? What I've been thinking is, we could use up our own superstar factor if we can get her back. Her stage appeal is just unbelievable, and we could really use the ace up our sleeve.
なるほど。
I see, but none of that does you any good if she refuses to practice or compete, huh?
はい。
Yep, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about. We need to brainstorm a way to get her back, but... Is there a problem? Well...
実は
I've been hearing some bad rumors about her lately. My classmate said she saw Micah on a date with some businessman.
それって
You don't mean...
はい。
Yeah, remember when you asked me about a sugar baby scammer before? If you were really talking about Micah, maybe that's the reason she hasn't been showing up to practice.
なあ。
Sounds like something I should look into.
Huh?
Oh? You do that?
おう。
Of course I can. I'm a detective. It's my bread and butter. See if I can convince her to come back to the rabbits, too.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much. I'm glad you came to our school. I'd like to start right away, actually. Do you know if she's still here today?
いえ。
No, she already left. I actually saw her go myself. Oh. Wonder where I could find her. Maybe, Isazaki Road? That's where I was told she goes for her dates.
わかった。
Isazaki Road. Oh, okay, good. I'll look for her there. Finally got some info. I better update Amasawa.
ああ。
Yeah, her name is Micah Takanashi. I don't have proof she's a sugar baby, but it's definitely worth checking out. Understood. I'll be there as soon as I can. Alright, time to hit Isazaki Road to look for Micah Takanashi. And trying to think, do I really want to open up this can of worms right now? I don't feel like this is going to be a quick one. So maybe we will just leave it here for today, is what I'm thinking.